Hey guys, everything cool with you? Here we are with the newest episode of the saga. What would happen if Broly was dominated by his Oozaru side? I know you're anxious to know what will happen, but don't rush. I guarantee that today's episode will be epic, but first we have to say a few things so that we can finally continue with the video. If you like these videos and really like to follow along, I ask that you leave a like on the video, as much as it is annoying to ask. However, it helps a lot in the performance of the channel and motivates us to always keep bringing you amazing videos. That said, after the recap of the last episode of the saga, you will have the new episode. In the last episode of the saga, we had the beginning of the training of Goku, who was teaching Broly our Z Warrior. Then started an intensive training with Broly, who was also giving tips on how Goku could stretch and become much more flexible. While training someone watching the two Saiyan warriors, that someone was Frieza's spy, who was lurking waiting for the right moment to start his malicious plan. After receiving Frieza's permission, the spy attacked the warriors. However, the target was neither Broly nor Goku, but Chilai, who ended up being killed by the spy in front of Broly, who started to go crazy. What did Frieza and his henchmen plan to do with it? Will Broly really lose control? This you will find out in today's episode, but first turn off the lights in your room and grab your lunch because today's episode is starting! Broly became totally irrational and started screaming, releasing his ki, making the wind knock everything around him, even while Goku and Frieza's spy quite scared when they saw what was happening to Broly. Frieza's spy was trembling in fear before Broly. The spy was so scared he couldn't even move. Broly's hair began to change color to something more greenish. His pupil began to disappear, leaving his eyes completely white, making it obvious to everyone there that something extremely destructive was going to happen. As Broly's change took place, he screamed non-stop in rage as he saw that Chilai had died in front of him. Goku walked until he stopped in front of Broly and faced him face to face, confronting him. But in doing so, Goku noticed something strange and got a bad feeling. Broly's teeth were starting to get sharper, and Broly was getting bigger. His scream was starting to sound like a roar, like a very ferocious animal. Broly grew bigger and even more muscular. His hair was turning greener and his body was turning the hair on his arms and legs the same color as his hair. Upon seeing that, Goku realized what was happening and was completely terrified. Broly was transformed into an Oozaru, in a legendary Oozaru. The spy, with legs shaking with fear, was impressed by Broly's transformation and stammered, What? What power? What power is that?" So that was Frieza's true plan. Damn it. I don't want to die, shouted the spy, seeing Broly carrying an energized ki attack through his mouth and shooting it in his direction. The spy was completely pulverized by Broly. Before he was completely pulverized, Saiyan Son Goku was able to recognize the symbol on his armor, the symbol of Frieza's army. Goku realized that this was all Frieza's setup and was furious. Goku started to distance himself from Broly, who was still screaming and growing, making more of his fur turn green, even though Broly was in that state. Goku stood his ground and tried to calm him down, saying, "Broly, calm down. Try to remember me. It's me, Goku, your friend, who was training you just now. You need to resist this. You're going to hurt a lot of people, and I know you don't want that," exclaimed Goku, trying to cut Broly's tail, but Goku failed because he was hit by a punch from Broly that threw him away. Broly grew even bigger and darker, and soon after that he roared with a frighteningly monstrous and thick voice to his new trainer and until then friend. "Kakarot, I want to kill you! I want to kill you!" Broly exclaimed several times, leaving Goku very scared. Goku, while getting up, said, "It turned sour," said Goku, stroking his head that was hurting because of Broly's blow. Broly looked back at Goku and out of control shouted, "Get out! Get out of my front! Broly has to crush bugs! Crush bugs!" said Broly like a wild animal, screaming at the same time that he was stomping non-stop. After saying that, Broly's nails started turning black, and his hands got even thicker. Broly looked at Goku and did a battle pose, preparing for a powerful attack, and then a white glow started to appear and blink, and with that, caused Goku to take several shocks and burn himself while trying to get close to Broly. The Oozaru Broly, even in the middle of its transformation, made the attack grow even more, making Goku remain immobile on the ground. While looking at that monster with a huge flash glow in his hand, Broly roared even louder, releasing the attack on Goku, who tried to dodge it. But even with his effort to dodge it, Broly's blow still managed to hit him. Goku, when turning to Broly again, noticed that Broly was even more muscular and kept his teeth as if he were a cruel and very bloodthirsty predator. His ears grew until they assembled spears with pointed blades, capable of cutting through even steel. Goku realized that he was in trouble, but he couldn't run away, because Goku wanted to calm Broly as soon as possible. because in the state Broly was in, if Goku faltered, he could die. Goku saw that there was no other choice and started yelling at Broly. While raising his power level, Goku was clearly more rational than Broly, who was crazy, throwing ki blasts everywhere. Goku teleported to where Chi-Lai's body was to put him in a safer corner, while Broly grew even bigger and thus ended up transforming into a gigantic, green, and powerful Oozaru, but for some reason, he kept roaring as if he wanted more power. Goku was screaming as he transformed into a Super Saiyan Blue, as he thought he would have to face Broly in a duel, and as this new form seemed to be even stronger than the one Broly was using in his last confrontation with Goku, so Goku transformed into his powerful form to at least try to stop him in the fight. Goku's goal at that moment was to rip Broly's tail off so that he could return to normal and stop the transformation for good. Goku was finished transforming. Broly stopped roaring and started looking around looking for something. Broly was looking for Chi-Lai's body and Goku was making it difficult to find Broly, and this irritated the legendary Oozaru, who fired several key blows in the direction from Goku, who defended himself with a Kamehameha that undid all of Broly's attacks. Goku hit him in the face, injuring Broly slightly. Broly stomped and roared, trying to tell Goku to get out of the way, but Goku ignored him, so Broly slapped Goku, which sent him flying away. Before Broly reached Chi-Lai's body, the Z-Warrior teleported to Broly and landed a kick on the Oozaru's head. But that blow did not hurt Broly very much, who held Goku's leg and threw him against the ground. Broly, watching Goku on the ground, shouted, "Broly kill Kakaroto! Broly kill Kakaroto!" said Broly, filling Goku with several extremely powerful punches, which make the planet that was bigger than that of Earth tremble with the pressure of the blows. Goku was unconscious and returned to his base form, freeing Broly's path to Chi-Lai's body. Now that the path to Chi-Lai's body was free without any obstacles, Broly went towards Chi-Lai's body and picked it up, flying and running away with it to some distance, an unknown place. Goku after a while woke up and realized that hours had passed. Goku was worried because Broly was gone, so the best thing Goku could do would be to meet the Z-Warriors so that they could deal with this threat. In the orbit of the planet of Broly, there was a camouflage ship. It was Frieza, who was observing everything and was laughing because apparently his plan had worked. What will happen? Will Broly destroy everything around him, or does Broly have something in the mind with Chi-Lai's body? What will Goku do to calm Broly and avoid chaos? Questions like these will only be answered in the next episode, because today's episode ends here. Hey guys, I know it's sad when today's episode unfortunately ends, but don't worry because next episodes are coming. And if you liked it, don't forget to leave your like. It helps us a lot and motivates us to create these videos that you like so much. Comment your theories on what might happen in the next episode, and share the video with your friends so they can catch up together. That's it, see you guys!